Hello viewers, welcome to another brand new video of our English classroom. Here I am Pramod and I'd like to welcome all of you to my channel. In this channel you will get several videos on grammatical topic along with some spoken English materials, also how to develop our presentation skill. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all the latest updates. So as I have started a series on voice change, one of the most important topic in English grammar that a student needs to acquire to write English properly. So this is the second video on this topic, and in this video I'm going to discuss about how we can change an assertive sentence that is written in active mode. We can change it into passive mode in a very simple way. So as voice change involves the knowledge of tense, so I will make a series keeping this thing in my mind that with every new tenses we need new structures to make a passive sentence. So that is the reason today I'm going to discuss on the simple tenses from present, past and future. So in this video I'm going to discuss with you how we can change a active sentence that belongs to either present indefinite or simple present or simple past or simple future category, and how we can change it into passive form. Okay, so let's get started. Well, you can see over there the topic is voice change and it's lesson 1, because in the first lesson it is actually lesson 1. Why? Because on the first video I just only discussed about the basic of voice change. So here I'm going to start where according to tenses and sentence structure we are going to change them, or we are going to discuss how to change them. Well, the first lesson comes with simple present, simple past and simple future, and obviously about assertive sentences. Well, just take a look. Remember one thing, that in passive sentences there are no verb patterns except one, that is the past participle, and this past participle is known as V3, and we have all other two forms that is called V1. V1 is the present form and V2, this is the past form. So whenever on the structure, if you get this type of code, you can easily understand. V1 stands for present form of the verb, V2 stands for past form of the verb, V3 stands for past participle form of the verb. So remember the basic thing, that whenever you are going to make a passive sentence, only one pattern of verb is acceptable, and that is the past participle form, that is V3 form. So take a look at the pattern 1. First we are going to discuss the active sentence pattern. We know assertive sentences starts with the subject, that is a noun or a pronoun, followed by a verb and an object. So here verb is in the present form. So whenever you are going to change it into passive form, the first thing is object will come at the subject position and subject will go at the object position, and the verb V1 will turn into V3 form. But how can we understand that this sentence belongs to present indefinite? The basic way is uses of the auxiliary verbs. So usually am, is, are, these to be verbs, we can use them as auxiliary verbs in present tenses. So you just need to use this am, is, are verbs according to the person and the number of the object, and you need to select any one from here, and then you will write the V3 form. Well, if you can understand this structure, exactly in the same way you can transform a past sentence into the passive form. How? Just take a look in the pattern 2. There are much similarities between the patterns of active sentences. Both the sentence started with subject and both the sentence ended with object. The difference is here the verb is in the present form V1 form, and here the verb is in the past form V2 form. Exactly the same way the passive form is also the same object, then At the end you will get the subject. Before there you will get the preposition by, and the verb is again in the past participle V3 form, but the change is within the auxiliary verbs we are using was or were in situation of any past tense. So this is the basic. You will just use the was were replacing am is are. Exactly in the same pattern you can learn the pattern 3. Like the future tense, here the verb starts with a modal auxiliary verb will or shall, and here the verb is in the V1 form. But whenever you are changing it into passive, here you need the V3 form. But the problem is in future you cannot use am is are, in future you cannot use was were. In future you need to use a new thing, that is will be. So what we have used in the present like am is are, or what we have used in the past like was were, exactly the same thing we will use, but here we will use it like will be or shall be, depending on the subject or the depending on the person and the number of the object. So this is the pattern of simple present, simple past and simple future, and obviously it's about assertive sentence. So now take a look on the examples. Number 1, Rima speaks the truth. So exchanging the subject and the object, the truth, and by Rima. Speaks takes the form spoken V3, and the truth, this is an uncountable noun truth. So uncountables are considered as singular nouns. So the verb that is goes with singular, which one is. Okay, so that's the reason I have used is. But if this thing over there, if it was a plural, then definitely we need to use another verb, that is a. Okay, so you need to identify the number and the person of your new subject, that is actually the object of the active sentence. Okay, similarly again the same structure I have used so that you can understand easily. Here the verb changed, it became spoke, so it's simple past. So here again the truth came at the subject position, Rima is in the object position with the help of preposition by. The verb in the V3 form spoken, but here as the tense changed, so we have also changed the auxiliary verb pattern, which is was, because we are using past tense. And finally with the future tense, take a look. Here the verb comes with will speak. So again the passive sentence started with the object, which and the subject went at the object position with the help of by. The verb speak take the form spoken, and before it the auxiliary verb is will be. So in this way you can easily create your passive sentences which belongs to simple form of the verbs of present, past and future, and obviously it will be an assertive sentence. So I hope this video will help you a lot. See you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye. Have a nice day.